There it is.
Thank you.
Or something, some close proximity to it.
Fellas, we have sound. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That was, you know what? It had to happen eventually. You know what I mean? At least it happened with a real group of professionals, you know. That's how I feel about it, at least. So yeah, so we got it going. Welcome everyone to the 5th Poison Noises live stream. We are here with our good friends in a little band called E.R.I.E. We also have Ferns and Rutsky over on the Peanut Gallery couch, which is quickly becoming a regular part of the live stream at this point. Mostly because I have a few games to play, but I've been making them lately because Connor has been at NAMM, which means I am not allowed to vote, which means it is up to the boys in the band, and it is up to the boys on the couch. So that being said, I definitely want to get into this. Let's see here. So, guys on the couch.
Hello.
Do you know what 4 games we have today?
I believe.
Don't jump the shark. Don't tell us what the
I
games
wasn't
are.
gonna.
Oh, okay.
I just was gonna say I
want
believe
it to be a
so
surprise
because
as
I
we
also
go.
don't want
I'm
to shark
excited.
the jump. Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. I'm damn near shitting myself over here.
Well, the thing is, I definitely need
There's a
you
bathroom
guys.
for that.
Yeah. I definitely need you guys to pick one of the games for us to play.
Number 2.
Number 2. Let's just see what's on my slides here and figure it out from there. So I know.
I'll have you guys know. I also don't know the order of those games.
Yeah.
You just wanted
Number
to
2
say
means
number
nothing
2.
to him
Yeah,
either,
exactly.
right?
He's just talking about shitting himself.
just-
So
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
go
yeah.
here.
Who does number
Yeah,
2
number
work
2.
for?
You beat me.
Let me see here.
Just put on
So
my spectacles to see
why don't
so-
we do this? Why don't we kick it off? You know what? Actually, what's funny is number 2 is like the only game on here I have that I don't need a slides thing for, funny enough. So that being said,
Nugger Chug.
it is Nugger Chug. Hey!
I'm
going
gonna
to
do really good at this game. I'm gonna win this game.
So we have an interesting predicament here. There are 3 people in this band who use pedals. That is not normally something
Actually,
that we have.
when
We
we were
covered
on
this.
the live stream, we talked about how all 4 members use pedals.
Oh, that's an
yeah,
interesting-
I
that's an
do.
interesting
I
point.
use pedals.
So, you guys are so funny. You guys are
Everyone
so
just
funny,
groaned.
so.
out in YouTube land. Oh,
So that
it's a
being
drummer
said,
joke.
let's do this. How do you think we should decide? Ooh, this is tough because there's only 2 choices. So, Rutsky, pick one member of the band who
Levi.
plays. Okay, Levi has to decide then who what the other 2 players get, and then Levi
Sounds
can
good.
decide if it's A or B and who it goes to for the 2 guitar players. That's what we're gonna have to
Okay,
do.
wait.
Oh,
What do I have to do?
wait. Are you playing? You're playing Poison or Noises?
Yeah. Oh, they said
Oh,
Nugger Chug
it was
before. I just
Nugger
realized.
Chug.
Listen,
Yeah,
this is
okay.
what this is what Connor says all the time. He's like, there's too many
Shark
games.
Jumped.
There's too many games with "or" in the title, and
It's
he is
funny.
right about that.
Because you were
so-
talking about not needing slides, and I was like, wait,
yeah,
you don't need
yeah.
What did you make
no,
cards?
no, I'm sorry. Poison or Noises, not Nugger Chug. I'm gonna make
All
at
right.
least 2 more games that have the
Oh,
word "or" in them.
I
so we
gotta
don't
move
get
a
them
camera.
confused.
Don't look at me.
Yeah. All right. So,
All right.
you guys know how to play Poison or Noises? Have you guys played this? Have you guys know
I
this
have.
game? Okay. So
I'll follow it along at home.
So, okay, good. So, Poison or Noises, for anyone that hasn't played this game before, or seen us play this game before, Poison or Noises is essentially there are 2 boxes that are labeled A and B. And one person from the band has to decide 2 other members of the band which box they get, A or B. One of the boxes has poison, one of the boxes has noises. So noises being just there is a pedal underneath the boxes. You can see Rutsky setting it up there in the top left corner of the shot right now. One of them has a pedal, that is noises, and the other one has poison. So whoever gets noises has to work the pedal into their board. You could put it at the front of it if it just makes it easier, or you can swap it into something, whatever you want to do. And the other one is poison, and that person has to drink poison. That is the other thing. So that being said, we're going to give Rutsky a little bit. So Levi, Rutsky picked you. I want you to pick which one of your fellow string players gets A and which one of them gets B.
Okay. Matt, you get B, and TJ, you can have A.
Okay. This is also the first time where I guess. Wait, you said TJ got A? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I went backwards.
TJ. So there's this. Yeah, right. So me and Rutsky
Scared
have realized that whoever gets A always seems to have an A in their name for some reason. We don't know how that's managed to happen, but it has so far, and we're keeping that.
Well,
we're
like
keeping it
A
going.
sound.
Right?
I mean,
yeah.
I have 2 letters in my name, and neither of them are A.
Well, yeah, but like an A. I
Has
mean
an
an
A
A
sound,
sound,
yeah.
right? Yeah, we're
Gotcha.
He
going
meant
here.
phonetically.
Listen. I make pedals. I don't know how to spell words. That's where we're at this point. So, okay, Rutsky,
right.
do you have that camera set up?
Oh hell yeah!
Look at that.
So,
So normally what we do is we have the drummer do a little drum roll, and then we'll have Rusty reveal the two.
All right. Tonight in box A.
Nice.
Ooh.
It's a gosh darn pedal.
It's crazy to me that none of you guys have a V5. Like, that's the crazy
We
part
actually
to
went
me.
over this. Levi does have a V5, but he prefers to use his V3 for bass.
And why is that? You can be honest with me. You can
Yeah.
be as harsh as you want.
So
Really let him have it.
I don't want to let him have it.
Tell me why I ruined my own pedals. That's what I want you to do right now.
So I find with the V3 that I didn't lose any low end when I use it, and it's gone up against a whole bunch of other pedals, and this one always wins out. The 5, I couldn't figure out. I know it has like an active EQ control, but I think if I understood correctly, because we talked about this a while ago, the low on the V3 is actually just dumps low end into the distortion signal, and I don't think that's what the V5 does.
So, hang on. Say that one more time to me. Explain what you think it does.
Can you
and then I'll tell you
explain-
why you're wrong.
Can you
That's
explain his pedal, please? That he built.
Mansplain his pedal to him.
Fucking hands.
Bass players
the
playing
lay
it.
Low, I thought put low end into the distortion signal, whereas the V5 actually has an active bass control, so it's actually like bass, but it's not going into the.
I'm going to blow your mind with this. You ready?
That's fine. I know.
Can we get another drum roll?
Yeah, go ahead.
Real nice and quiet. And
Let's see how long.
Okay, you're good. Yeah.
honestly,
tell him to
Jordan, I
play drums.
expected that you were going to talk over the drum roll, but
They have the exact same bass control.
disregard.
All right, well,
They are the exact same bass control, 100%. That's actually the only part of the tone control that stayed the same.
well, I don't know what I'm talking about. All I know is I like the 3 more than the 5.
That's so funny. No. And listen,
It's
that's how
but
it works.
two
Like some peop-
less.
Yeah, some people do prefer that. Okay, so who got poison? Who got noises?
TJ got A, which is a pedal. And B, tonight our poison is poison.
Yeah. It also comes
It's-
with a free $10 Uber voucher. that was recommended by someone else in there.
Is that
Yeah.
Malort?
So listen. Well, I kind of go
Throw that
back
on
and
there.
forth on how much time we should allow the person to have that. But I think instead you can share that with your other bandmates if you want. You can do, I think
it's
that's
not
allowed.
a rule.
Chad
It's
and I
not a
might be
rule.
sharing.
So
Yeah.
We'll take
so-
care of the problem.
Yeah. I figure you guys will figure it out while TJ's figuring out what he's doing. So
All right,
I know.
hold on, I don't want to break the rules. Am I allowed to replace another pedal with this pedal?
Yeah. You can, whatever you got to
is-
do to put that in your rig.
Okay,
you know?
okay,
And you
yeah.
don't even have to keep it in there for the whole time if you don't want to.
No,
You
I'm
know what
gonna-
I mean?
Whatever,
Just like-
dude.
I'm gonna be a
Whatever you
team
got to do.
player. I
Whatever
just
you
wanna make
got to
sure
do. So
I'm
that
doing the
being
right
said,
thing. All right.
let's do this. Let's.
What kind of poison is that?
I can't say the brand name, but it's 127 proof poison.
What does it rhyme with?
It's the name of a Grateful Dead song.
Ooh, that is. You got the wrong clientele.
All right. Listen. How about? How about? I think
fine,
this.
it's fine.
I got one. This is probably closer to my wheelhouse here. You ready? It's my favorite companion of the Ninja Turtles who wears a hockey mask.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought I had my
Shredder.
audience
Got it.
there.
Yeah, we're good.
That's very funny. That's what
You know
guys
your
got out of
market
that.
very
Hey,
well.
all
This is
right,
working
I'm
great.
glad. That's really, really funny. All right, cool. So yeah, guys, it looks like everything's working on the stream again and everything. One thing I do want to do is I am just going to copy this link again because I want to make sure that anyone who would want to hear it has the ability. And we gave people a different link before because we had to, redo everything on the live stream. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you guys the link here. And if they're here for the live stream, they're here for it. This is what they come for. They come for the trials and tribulations that are making the internet work. So here we go, coming at you guys again. And it looks like at least we got a good stream connection. I'm happy about that. So,
Everything's working good out here.
yeah, you guys have. Oh, good. You got your peanut calorie back. Look at
Yeah.
that. Fern's talking into the microphone.
Hey,
Love to
what's
see
going
that.
on
That
over
makes me
here?
happy. So cool. Let's do this.
No one met me with a
Just a shout out to Lou for letting us know things weren't working.
Yeah, appreciate everyone who let us know
Thanks,
that the live
Lou.
stream wasn't going on. We love Lubert. Here, gonna send you guys the link, and then I'll send all my friends the link. We have so many friends. We
You have
a
so
lot of
many.
people
You have
who
friends, dude.
I mean, listen, the two main ones that I hang out with are right there.
Hey, what's going on
There
over
they
here?
are. So that being said, I'm also gonna pull it up here so we can see the comment section because we like when people interact with us and everything. So, E.R.I.E guys, did you get the email I just sent you?
Got it. Copying and
Cool.
pasting.
Just making sure. And I can't believe this is the first time I've had these problems. I probably shouldn't say that. That's probably going to jinx
Stop
me.
jinxing
Yeah, I
it.
would
Rest of
just
my
not,
life, right?
not talk
You know
about
what?
it.
I'm just
Come
not. I'm
on.
just not going to talk for the rest of the show. That's actually my real plan.
This is what great. Well, I'll take it over from here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna move on to talk about drums for the rest of the night.
It's very funny.
I'm
All
just
right.
kidding.
Let's see here. Okay, we got it sent.
But you're in the
there.
right company. We could have that convo all night.
Let's see. Look at all of our friends. Okay,
Sounds like a-
cool.
We
Been
should
crooked.
be doing with the dogs instead. It sounds like we should be doing with the dogs. It's like the with the dogs guitar tone right there.
There's our guys. There's our comment section.
Hey Jordan, I really like the bass control on this crook.
It's really good, right?
It's really
like
good.
it's crazy. It's like it's so consistent with every other version I've ever made.
No, but
before.
you know what? It's 4 better than the first one. So
This one goes to 5.
Considering the first one didn't have a bass control, I'd be inclined to agree with you. All right, fellas, let's kick it into another tune real quick. Let's hear some more noise with
what
the.
tune are we playing? Well, I got this hooked up now, so let's play.
What are we doing?
I don't know. Can anyone play Fears? That's a setting I happen to be on.
What?
Yeah.
That's 155.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, this is an oldie. Matt's got a tune. Hold on. Oh god.
That's got a tune.
It's all right. Listen, I've held you guys up so much. I'm willing to wait for a guitar to tune.
It's just because I'm lazy and half the songs are in drop and half are standard.
There are in fact 2 hollow bally semi-hollow tellies. on
Wood
the stage right
natural,
here.
ow natural.
Yeah,
I know.
with P
We're pretty
P90s.
lame.
Which one of them would win in a fight?
Mine.
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
got gaff tape on it.
No, for my kids' initials.
It's got extra G's. It's
You said that
definitely
was
going
like
Are you
kind of
tuned?
the best parts of a Gibson and a Fender rolled into one.
Yeah.
It's like if Jordan and Brian from Terralite just like went head to head.
It's apt.
That was a very like inside joke
is-
that no one else is gonna
Wait,
understand.
did you,
But
say,
it's
did,
great.
You say, did you say me and Brian? Is that what
Yeah.
you just?
yeah.
You know, me and Brian used to be in a band together. Did you guys know that?
I think that was part of the joke.
Yeah. I mean, listen, me and like back when I was like 19, you know what I mean? Like, and he's got to be. You want to know? I sent him this message the other day. I get notified when one person posts things on Facebook, and it's Brian, and it's literally just because I argue with him so much. I literally mention, I'm like, do you know that you and I disagree so much that Facebook needs us to talk to each other? Like, Facebook wants to see the beef at this point, so which is very funny. But all right, cool. I'm glad. I'm glad it's not just me and him screaming in an echo chamber. I'm glad it's that the rest of the world also
all
gets to see.
watching. We're all watching.
Oh, I love that so much. That's great.
Hey,
All
I
right,
forgot how this
fellas.
song starts. We haven't played it in a very long
Oh
time.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, cool. Thank you.
All right, it's an oldie. It's called Fears Come Running. Wanna feel the longest summers of my life.
Nice job, Chad.
Thanks.
Hey, that sounds pretty good. This pedal on that song.
It doesn't have enough bass.
I was gonna
Doesn't
say
have enough
the
bass,
bass
he
sounded
says.
particularly good. What's the low knob doing on that crook? It sounds a little different.
I gotta be honest. I just left all the EQ at noon because otherwise I was gonna fall into the rabbit hole of.
You can find
you
them
know,
now
no,
at
that's-
poisonnoises.com.
That's an interesting thing I want to talk about, actually. When you guys first get a pedal, do you put everything at noon? Is that like how you start, like when you start fumbling with it? Is that what you guys do?
What do you mean by everything?
So, like the opposite of none of the knobs? I don't know. Like what do you, like, I don't know.
I think it means about the new pedal,
So,
not
like-
all of your.
So like EQ wise, I do actually typically do that, but the other controls are the ones I usually mess with. I also don't really have a lot of time in my life to mess with pedals, so I'm kind of just a creature of habit, and it's depressing.
I'll be honest. Like when I plug in, especially like a dirt pedal, I put the gain all the way up first, and then I work my way down.
Yeah, I do the same.
That's
funny.
usually how I work.
The
I do
gain,
the
yeah.
opposite.
Again, the EQ I usually try and leave at noon just to see how it is like uncolored. I don't know what the right word is.
Au natural.
I'm looking at
Thank
my
you.
board. I'm pretty much a nooner.
You're a nooner.
Yeah.
I feel weird then
nooner.
because
Noons and
I
tunes.
definitely
I was
have
just
a
gonna
weird
say
way
noons
of
and
going
tunes.
about it. If I know what that pedal is, what that dirt pedal is supposed to be, kind of. You know, if somebody says like, "Oh, it's like an OCD style overdrive," or "Oh, it's a fuzz phaser," if I know what it is, I'll put it at noon. But if I don't know about it immediately, I'll set the volume and then check every knob individually. So like the EQ, because that's how I find like I'll really find the juice in it. Because I'll put all the all the yeah the juice, you like the juice.
You like it, juice?
Yeah, I'll put
Oh,
the,
shoe for everybody.
I'll put everything off and then turn every knob individually once I my gain whatever, and then I'll put the gain all the way down when I got the EQ in a nice spot, and then I'll sweep the gain all the way through.
Yeah, I'm a sweeper
weird
too.
one.
I
Yeah.
hear you.
I'm
Specifically
so
with-
blissfully ignorant about the equipment that I play.
This is such
It's
a weird
really bad.
conversation to hear.
What'd you say?
Chad, when you get
Like
a
from
new,
like an outside
a
perspective.
new-
Yeah, I don't know anything you guys are talking about.
when you get a new beater for your kick pedal, like what do you set it at?
The correct height.
Well, now for bass drum pedals, is the correct height a little higher so you're slapping towards the top of the head, or are you game for the center?
I try to be dead center.
Dead center?
Wrong. I don't know.
10 lashings.
Yeah. What's the new rule for the board on that one?
Right.
You know
It's
what's
up
so
to
funny?
you guys.
It's funny you say that too. Like I know we're joking about it, but do you have any idea like how many messages I get from like people's moms being like, "Ooh, I want to support your small business. I hear you make pedals. My son is a drummer." You know what I mean? It's like that's what they think. You know?
Oh,
like,
Jordan,
like that
we're
happens.
gonna have
son's
a
a
conversation
cyclist.
about this.
Oh, you think I should just be making them? Should I just
well,
like bite the bullet already?
we should
do that?
we should just make one really good bass drum pedal,
Yeah, I mean,
and I will
Well,
play it.
you
till
sell
the
them
day I
their
die.
Make
their
it triple
paperweights and you
you
charge
know?
them full price for it. That's
Like
fine.
make a
And
tri-
then
you know the
send it to
duelist
Josh
pedal
Scott.
that does like like make a triplet, so you have 3 beaters.
They actually have that.
Well, but made by Poison Noises. They don't.
That's true.
That is true.
We're
It's
going
not made by
for-
Poison Noises.
And you just gotta call it the triple beater.
Yeah.
I don't want to call it that. That's all right. Everyone else can call it that. I'll call it something else.
We're just gonna call it beat, beat, beat.
Okay, cool. How'd you guys work on that? How's that poison coming along?
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say, did you forget about that?
I don't know,
I-
man. I'm
I-
using the pedal. I'm doing my job.
Right, that is true.
He's got the
Yeah.
noises. Hey,
Okay.
actually, real fast, because I'm curious, and other people might be. I want to talk about the crook for one more second.
Okay.
There's a V5 and a V3.
Bet.
What's the difference?
between the V5 and the V3.
Who
Yeah.
are you asking the guy who built them, or are you asking the guy who knows nothing about them?
I'm
Give a very different answer.
Was
throwing
it, wait,
it
hang
out
on, hang
to-
on. Was it you? Were you guys the band who suggested to me that I have a segment where I have drummers who know nothing
Yes,
about guitar
yes,
pedals
yes.
explain how guitar pedals work?
Yes.
And actually, when we have yet to film our video promoting our pedal yet, and
is true.
That's what it's gonna be.
I'm gonna do that.
But when we do it, Chad's doing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
100%.
That's hysterical. That's
gonna be
I
awesome.
like. I almost just wish I had like a friend. Like, see, but here's the thing: is like my drummer friends are right there. Like those are my drummer friends, and
Hey,
they both
guys.
and like they could definitely both bullshit their way through a pedal, even if I told them nothing about it. You know
well,
what I mean?
here's the deal: you got a new drummer friend who knows fuck all about
Cool.
pedals.
You're a regular on the show now. You got to come and guest star in all the time now. So
The Chad feature.
You
Right.
just ask the question, I'll make time.
cool. All right. So, well, I guess it's time for another game then. So I'm gonna pick this
Now
one.
we'll never know
Let
the
me pick
difference.
this one. I want to play the new game. We only played it one other time before with the E-Block guys. So let's do this. Let's.
Oh man.
I hope it's the
Let's-
one I'm thinking it is.
Is
Get
it
it.
the whale?
While he's setting that up, can we call that segment drum-splaining?
Drums.
Drum splaining is
Yes.
good. Drum splaining is very
That's good.
All right,
Drum
fellas.
splaining.
All right. So the game we are going to play right now is called Figure the Rig. Figure the Rig is a game we've only played one other time before. And by the way, this is I love this because this is an AI
Yeah,
generated
can I
image.
compliment your AI imagery?
Is it really?
That's what AI thinks a guitar pedal looks like. And
I
we
mean,
came
it's
we
pretty
came to the
close.
conclusion it's actually closer to a pickup.
Yeah.
Like it looks like a humbucker.
Yeah, that
or
definitely
like
that's
a
a
harmonica, you know?
Harmonica
or one of those,
pickup,
like,
yeah.
that's
like
a blue
Bluetooth.
P90 if I've ever seen one.
Right.
It kind of looks
So-
like the Shields blender from Fender.
Oh, that's pretty funny, actually. Yeah. That's good. So, okay, so this is the way that Figure the Rig works. And this is a new game. This is actually one of my favorite ones to set up, too, because I really have to kind of make my brain work on this one. So, in Figure the Rig, essentially what happens is I give you one guitar, one amplifier, and two pedals. And you guys have to tell me what famous guitar player I am trying to replicate. That is the game.
Okay.
So I usually say that I usually give the first one is a softball because I want you guys to know how to play the game. And I think I know my audience for this one also. So let's see. Let's see if I'm just completely wrong. So the first one is
Jewel. Did I get it?
You got it. That's it. Yeah, I've always, that's actually why the Bad Monkey became popular. It wasn't because of Josh Scott. It's because Jewel played one. So do you guys have any
Yeah,
idea?
it's
who's the-
TJ's favorite amp in the history of the world.
His favorite
that is,
amp?
That is Tom DeLonge.
Hey, you know what? I told you it was a softball. I told you it was a softball. So
The guitar, gave it away.
okay,
Yeah.
right. So this is an important thing to note. You guys realize that like every famous guitar player ever has like a signature guitar? Like I know we talk
Now-
about this.
Yeah,
we-
after NAMM, holy shit.
Yeah, right. And we talk about this all the time, like how lucky both I am and the bands are around here that I can collaborate with so many people to do like all these signature pedal for bands that obviously like wouldn't happen. Guitars, it's like everybody has a freaking signature guitar. So like when I need to pick a guitar for these lists, like, that is the one that's in the picture, but I tried to find one that wasn't all beat up and punk looking. So it's like you kind of got to work
You
at
can't
it.
put that Epiphone up there and us not know.
No,
what it is.
right, totally. But I'm going to say that that's foreshadowing a little bit. Let's put it that
Ooh.
way. So, okay. So, next on the list, we got 5 of these to go through, and then we'll play another tune. So, next on the list, we have this.
Stevie Ray.
I think that
Or Jimmy.
is flipping the guitarist from Chili Peppers.
John Frusciante.
I don't think he should be on here because he's owned every piece of gear ever. So I don't
Well,
think
that's
that counts.
fair.
But I'm gonna let you guys know you got it pretty much
Oh,
immediately.
nice.
So this
Oh,
is what I'm
yeah.
talking about, right? Like if I had put Stevie Ray's guitar on there,
SRV would have been a dead giveaway.
right? But you know what's funny is the last episode we had John Mayer as one of the things, and that's the guitar he plays. You know what I mean? So it's like moving on. Either way, but you see
The
my
Tube Screamer
conundrum
gave it
here.
away.
So
Yeah.
yeah, and the amp too, But all right, who's this?
Dave Grohl.
Wow, look at you guys
Trini-
knocking it
Trini
out of the
Lopez.
park.
Jesus,
Yeah,
Levi.
see,
Trini
this is what I'm
Lopez.
talking about. Look at this.
Full
All right,
disclosure,
cool.
I did not know the Tom DeLonge one though. I'm like, I don't know.
Well, I mean,
You have a Nate Mendel bass right now. So
Not because I love.
gonna
no,
say-
it's a
Mandel,
Sunny
I just
Day
love
real
his
estate
bass.
reference,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
right?
Hell yeah, they're on tour again.
Yes, they
I'm
are.
so excited that they're on tour again. I love that so much. All right, moving on. Here we go. We got.
we can't see that.
That was tiny.
Well, you can. You guys also have. You can see this in another little screen. I know you guys.
That's
are looking at the one
Levi
I told you about.
Jenis.
That's Tom Morello.
Yeah, it's on Morello.
Jesus.
Oh no, you were right. It was Tom
Eddie
Morello,
Van
but actually
Halen.
skip. Wow.
Holy shit.
Wow, we got-
Levi win.
Very
Look on the draw
I
with these guys.
double clicked and you got both of them. That's nuts. I think that's my last one.
Levi's the all-star.
That's it, guys. That's figure the ring.
Wow.
That's how
It's
you play
funny that
Figure
when
the
this
Ring.
game started, Jordan was like, I think I know my audience. And he knew 75% of the audience for the first one. And then 25% got the entire rest of the board.
Well, like I said, I tried to do a softball for the first one. Like when the
And
Ewok
then
guys
you
did
gave
it.
Levi 4 softballs.
Yeah,
Or
hey.
softball.
You know
When
my favorite part about that last one, which we didn't even really go over, is like when you try to figure out like what to put on for Eddie Van Halen, like. I could have put a Phase 90 on, but instead I put his like Variac,
Yeah.
voltage starving thing
Yeah.
that
Yep.
he uses. You know what I mean? I don't know. I
That
thought
was-
I was
no,
being
it's-
clever, but I guess maybe
it
I
was-
was
it was
maybe I was
perfectly
too
clever.
clever. Who knows? All right, fellas, that is Figure the Rig. Thank you for playing Figure
was a
the
good
Rig.
one.
Thank you for indulging me.
Well done.
I
What do you
love that.
say?
Well done.
What do you
Thank
say
you.
we play more jams? I need more jams.
All
Give
right.
me.
Let's play World
There-
is on Fire, but take that shot first.
You wanna kill it?
I guess so.
We are
Die, poison,
culminating
die.
the poison.
Yes. This
Thank
is
you.
when you switch guitars, Matt. We're going to let you know that because
We had some poison.
Because we had some
you're
poison.
poisoned a little bit. Oh, boy.
How many of them would you guys have gotten Peanut Gallery out of that list? I thought I heard Rutsky chime in for a few.
There was. I think I would have gotten the Eddie Van Halen, because of the voltage.
The Variac.
The
yeah.
Variac there.
Wait, I don't mean to interrupt. Rutsky, can you show them the shirt
Thank
that
you.
you're
I've
wearing?
been waiting. All right.
The shirt's
So-
great.
So Jordan and
Saw it when
I
it came
have
in.
been putting some time into getting some of these new shirts going. If people like it, we're thinking about putting it out. It says, "Oh, you like Poison Noises? Name 10 of their songs."
I want that.
100%,
Yeah?
10 out of 10 would wear that shirt.
Yep.
All right.
11 out of 10.
This is good. This is the start of something new, everybody.
It's awesome. And you know what? I bet if anyone could name 10 of their songs, it would be Levi.
Yeah, that's what I'm finding out. He's the band trivia guy out of all you, I guess. But
That's true.
All right, yeah. You're good at trivia. How did Han Solo and Chewbacca meet?
Oh yeah, you're guy, the right guy.
All right, we'll play this song in about
I
15
don't
minutes.
actually
Go ahead, Levi.
remember. I don't. No, it's good. We
He
can go.
saved him from prison.
It takes a lot of heart to speak up when there ain't nowhere to begin. If you find it in your heart to do so, friend, you'll never want for nothing again. Yeah, the world is on fire, the world is on fire, the world is on fire again. And you don't know where we ought to begin. Find a little time to make amends. Hell, what have we got to lose? Find another planet for our kids, but we probably fucked that one up too. Yeah, the world is on fire, the world is on fire, the world is on fire again. And you don't know where we ought to begin. Should've done more, should've done more, should've done more. Only some kind of sadist would want to be remembered for this. There are monsters out here among us, and they're all wearing human skin. And the world is on fire, the world is on fire, the world is on fire again. And don't you know if we ought to begin? Should've done more, should've done more, should've done more. Fire, the world is on fire, the world is on fire again. Yeah, the world is on fire, the world is on fire, the world is on fire again. Yeah, the world is on fire, the world is on fire, the world is on fire again.
was great.
You know, it's like I gotta think about, you know, in terms of like ease of access. Like maybe I should just leave the delay and the reverb on when we're just talking. You know, like maybe we just have it sound like a nice ambient cave for everyone in the room. You guys can think this is like a way more than it actually is. You know.
That sounds great.
You didn't even need to fake it. I just turned it back on. But you really,
that's right.
you
We're
really
getting different
fooled
feeds.
them, you know.
I really fooled that. Wink.
All right, cool. So two more games. What game do I want to play?
Play their favorite game.
Yeah,
Let's
because
get
I kind of psyched them out with it last time,
Just a
didn't I? I
tad.
said we were gonna play it, and then we didn't play it. All right, let me set up slideshow. Here we go. All right, so I know you guys know what Nugger Chug is. Do you guys know the ritual to Nugger Chug?
No.
No.
I do
that
not.
I don't
Ho,
know.
ho, ho, ho.
Rutsky, what's the ritual to Nugger Chug?
The ritual to Nugger Chug is Nugger Chug needs a theme song.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that is a ritual, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And also, no one let me forget, because we forgot last time. We also have to put a rule on the board.
Yep.
Yep.
That's got to happen. So, and I know you guys have been stewing on it a little bit, so we'll get to that after we play our game of Nugger Chug. But for the time being,
We got to go heavy on the chug.
Oh, I'm writing a theme song.
I know,
in
but-
my head.
Just give us a key, man.
But there needs to be chugs.
I'll give you guys the reverb for it again.
Oh man. I'm not down tuned to C for that. Would you like another show? Would you like another you fucking bug? Would you like another show? Would you like another try? I want another. Give me another.
Chug! 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 Another chug!
As we stated, we are not a band that jams.
That's actually how we jam every day. Yeah.
That was fucking awesome.
Damn,
I
I
jumped
actually
off the couch
the thing
like
is
6 times.
That was like a C with something in the roof.
everyone got to see me looking at Billy Corgan on Instagram real quick. That was really funny. So let me turn your guys' reverb off again, and then we'll get going on this thing. So, Nug or Chug, the rules to Nug or Chug. Nug or Chug, the way this game works is I say some kind of phrase or word or something, and the band has to guess if it is a guitar pedal or if it is a strain of marijuana. So,
And they did, on the E-Block one, they did fake them out, and it was a twofer.
I'm going to let you guys know that doesn't happen again. Or does it? I don't know. But no, it doesn't happen again. Who do we got in the chat right now? Karl Marx OnlyFans still has, like, my favorite handle of, like, anyone that's in this chat. I love Karl Marx OnlyFans. We got Mr.
subscribe to
Greer. We
that
got
one. That's really
Lou.
weird.
Oh, Tom
Wait, is
Mullen.
that Tom Mullen of
Mullen.
Washed Up
Yeah,
Emo Tom
yeah,
Mullen?
that's right. Tom is, in fact,
I
in the
own
chat.
all of his books, and I actually just got the Matt Pryor book. I'm a big fan of everything that Tom
Hey.
Oh,
does.
Matt. Oh, you got a fanboy for a minute.
And I have the W.
You should
oh,
stop talking
emo-
now.
What's the shirt? There was a shirt. I wore it to the emo show we did. That was the shirt. W something or it's a.
WWTD. What would Tom do?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Right? Something like that. Or WWUED. What
it
would
was like-
Washed
it was
Up
like-
Emo do? That was a lot of
Oh,
letters.
Washed
Bullshit.
W.
Yes.
Wait.
Wait. Hold on.
WUER. He
right
says
there.
it. It's right in the chat.
W-U-E-R.
Tom's
There
in
it
here.
is.
There we
I got-
go.
Yeah, it's a ringer. It's a ringer tee.
Does he know Neil?
He might know Neil.
I'm gonna let you guys know something. I sometimes feel like I know everyone. Tom actually knows everyone. That's like how I feel.
Perfect.
I know if I don't know them, Tom knows them, and he knows them better than I could ever pretend to know.
I need more Washed Up Emo episodes, Tom.
Yeah, man.
I miss it.
Look at that. Look at that. So call him Tom out.
Washed
We're-
Up
you know
Emo
what?
Radio, yes, I still listen to that, but I need the interviews. Your laugh is infectious.
You know what though? We all grew up kind of on emo, and we're kind of washed up. So I feel like
we're in that world.
here
Yeah.
we go.
That's
Hi.
Holding it down.
I'm editing right now. I'm so sorry.
Nice.
All right, cool guys.
Anyway,
let's
game.
get into this. Snug or chug. So yeah, that's how the game goes. And also,
All right.
Tom's in the chat. He can play. Lou's in the chat. Nick Brown's in the chat. All of our friends are in the chat. If you guys want to play, you can help these dudes vote. So the game again, Nug or chug. I'm going to show you a series of words. Tell me, is it marijuana or is it a guitar pedal? Here we go. First one. It is Nug or chug. First one is two-phase.
That's going to be a pedal.
I think it's a strain of marijuana.
I'm voting. Yeah, Mary Jane.
Okay.
Hey, what's the
guy
audience?
who smokes the
TJ
mo-
and the
most
Oh,
audience?
shit.
weed.
Do I have to like tiebreak on us? Not really.
So
There's four
let's
of
do
us.
this. Each
Yeah.
one of you guys gets a vote in the band, and then the Peanut Gallery gets a combined vote.
Okay.
And we'll
Okay.
have five.
Okay.
I'll have you
okay.
know,
Oh,
we
so it's
played
a
a
no.
lot of pedals
I
and
say no.
smoked a lot of weed in preparation.
I'm gonna go with
Yeah.
Chad on this one. I'm gonna go with Chug.
Yeah, trust me.
We got one in the comments. We got one for Nug, one for Pedal.
We're divided. We got two for
Yeah,
each.
I'm gonna go.
I think
A
it's a
band divided cannot stand.
What do you guys think, Peanut Gallery?
Peanut Gallery.
I think it's a pedal.
I'm also gonna go pedal.
All right, you guys want a drum roll for this one too?
Carl.
My man.
I was gonna
It's
say
a Danish pedal.
My man.
Boom! I got you.
I got you.
All right, so that's you guys understand how the game works now. I know you guys already knew already, but I always feel like I have to explain. I feel like at some point
yes.
this is just going to be what the show is known for. This seems like everybody's
He
favorite
explains
game.
it every time.
I do. I have to. I have to assume that it's not just my friends watching this. So, that being said, moving on. So next we have Orange Turbo.
Weed.
Weed.
Yeah,
Amp.
that's a nug.
Did you say amp?
That's
That's
an
not-
I mean, also
Totally an amp.
correct.
I know. Yeah,
You
I'm
guys are
voting
all
no.
saying weed. Is
No.
that
Yeah.
everyone universally saying
That's a
weed?
nug.
weed.
Please
Yeah,
tell me
I say
everyone
weed.
is universally.
It's a
saying
gosh darn weed.
That's
Yeah, it's a hybrid.
I'm gonna let you guys know that everything in the world is a hybrid now. It's like they'll
There's
be like,
no
yeah.
such thing as a straight sativa or a straight indica. You
Wait,
can't
hold
get
on.
it.
Wait, are you saying it's a hybrid, like it's half weed, half pedal?
Yeah. Right.
yeah, yeah. You,
that's
you can plug this. You can plug your guitar in.
That's one theory.
That should be a game. Will it pedal? That should be a game. Like that. We'll figure out how to make that work at some point.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get like one of those things where you can like alligator clip it and like try to pass some of the signal.
Yeah.
I'll do it with like a fuzz face and have like the emitter to ground. That doesn't mean
potato.
that doesn't mean
Use a
anything to anyone
potato.
here. Let's move on. Next one we got is Bandersnatch.
Pedal.
Yeah.
Pedal.
Yeah.
I'm also going to say pedal.
Wow,
It's a
everybody's
gosh
saying
darn pedal. Give us a pedal.
That's that British actor who was Sherlock, right?
Right.
He was in some Marvel movie too.
He was Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Benedict Bandersnatch. Right? Yeah, you got it. That's him. All right.
Oh
Look
shit!
at that.
I'm going to let you guys know there is a pedal company called Bandersnatch.
Oh.
But there's not a guitar
Tricky,
pedal, okay? See, like I feel like I gotta throw
Yeah.
curveballs in there.
That's a
sometimes, you know,
curveball.
so-
'Cause that
Can you tell me the trichome count on the Bandersnatch?
You know what? Maybe if I partook in it a little more, I could probably do. I can tell you a whole lot about pedals. Ask me about those. I can tell you about those all day. All right. So next we have.
Affogato.
Is that even a word?
I'm gonna say
it sounds
pedal.
Italian.
I'm gonna say pedal, and here's why. Okay, here's why. A very scientific theory about this one. Okay, you just threw us 2 strains of weed in a row, so I think you're gonna throw in a pedal.
See, this came up in the E-Blocks in stream
Yeah.
as well, where it was
So I'm
there was
gonna
like
go
all
weed
answers
then.
for C.
Half of me is saying that to be a dick. Half of me is saying that because I know I'm gonna be wrong,
Oh, okay.
and it's gonna be
So
funny.
you're
I'm
hedging.
gonna let you guys know
Yeah.
this. Do you know how I actually decide which one's gonna be weed, which one's gonna be a pedal? I'm not joking. I flip a coin. That is actually how I do it, and I'm waiting for the day it comes up all pedal or all weed.
With
Like,
that,
I'm
I
waiting
think
for
it's a
the-
pedal.
That's
think
awesome.
pedal.
I'm gonna go pedal.
So 2 pedal.
The name sounds
I'm-
nuggy, but based on your description there, I think I'm going pedal.
I'm going nuggy.
Nug.
Ooh,
Okay,
3 versus
so
1.
is that three
So, like, but
three
it would
pedals,
be,
1
like,
nug? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
It's a cat.
What about you, Peanut Gallery?
3 pads, 1 nug.
It sounds Italian, so I don't know much more than that. It might be a type of spaghetti.
Fuck out of here.
I just keep thinking about a 70s cat.
Yeah, right.
Afrogato?
Yeah.
I think that's my new stage name, guys.
Wow. That's funny. That's very funny.
I know what I'm gonna do for Caboodle for Halloween. He's gonna be Affogato. I'm gonna go pedal on this one. First, it reminds me of Latin dynamics, like Latin terms for dynamics. Pedal.
That sounds like you've partaken in some affogato.
Sounds like weed then.
Well, it's actually a pedal.
Who makes it?
Dude, I don't know. Like
Sick.
sometimes, like you have to understand, like me and Connor kind of have different methods to like how we do this. Like we both look up stuff on. I don't want to promote it. There's a website that if you like look up different kinds of strains, like you can find it pretty easily. But for like pedals, like,
Google.com.
I mean, yeah, like you're not wrong, but like there is like a website that actually has it like all laid out and it's pretty great. But the when it comes to the pedals, like, you know, I like deep dive. I like find stuff on Etsy. You know what I mean? Like it could be literally that's where you find the really weird ones. So moving on. Anyways,
I have to just. I'm reading some of these comments.
Yeah, the
and,
comments are
and,
pretty
and
great.
Nick Brown guessed pedal. then he guessed snatch. And then he guessed weed.
And then
And he
was
said
like,
he was 0 for 3.
that's
But he had
actually really
one.
funny. Let's make a new game where is it a pedal or is it like a euphemism for vagina?
Yeah.
Like, that
Is it
should
a
be the new
pedal or a
game.
pasta?
And there's a website for that too.
Yeah, I'm sure there is. I'll have to get
Karl
I'll have to
Marx
get the
knows all
domain
about
for
it.
that one, but that's so funny. Okay, cool. So let's move on to the next one. The next one we have
And
is
it's a fuzz. Interesting.
Downtown
that's-
Express.
Oh, that could be both. I mean,
That sounds like something. What's the one like Riverside Drive? It's who makes
That's an
all those
adult film
knockoffs?
shop.
the East River.
Electro
In
Harmony.
Albany.
East
Yeah,
River.
yeah,
It really
yeah.
is. It sounds like
Yo, meet me at Downtown Express in the back.
Yeah, right. That's like where someone would go to like sell
take
you
the
pot.
one train to 110th Street, man.
Downtown Express sounds like they have the best like Kung Pao chicken.
Yeah, 10 out of 10 would eat there.
Right. Absolutely. 5 stars on Yelp.
I'm gonna go with
It's a
Nug on
heme.
this one.
Same.
Yeah.
Downtown Express.
No, it's not.
I-
It's actually a. I feel like it's like an Electro Harmonics pedal.
Yeah, it has that EHX vibe,
It's got
right?
that
I'm gonna
EHX
go.
vibe.
I'm gonna go Chugger.
I'm going Chug.
Going
Give me the
Nug.
drum roll.
Oh wow.
It's Fender, but yeah, it's a Chugger.
Yeah.
It's
It's
like
a
in
Fender
everything.
pedal.
It's
I
got, like,
forget
everything on it.
Fender makes pedals.
Me too.
You know, it's like, and
I
you know
think they do too.
you know what's funny is that more than once I've like looked up a name like, oh, could I make this? Like, can I make a pedal called this? And like Fender's the one that has the name. So whoever's naming the pedals, cool. Who's ever designing them aesthetically has a huge boner for Strymon. That's pretty much what I'm gonna say now.
I
So,
love wood tones.
I'm gonna guess he's like a youth pastor. You know, that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
So,
Definitely.
Questionable background.
with a deep V. you
Pastor
know?
Fender.
Dude, one of the dudes from E Block referred to having the timeline, the blue sky,
Oh,
and
yeah,
the flint
the
as
Strifecta.
The Strifecta. Oh,
Good
man, that's so good. It's so good. All right.
I think he needs another Instagram handle. He could have a bazillion followers.
Is
Just
that
call
a
it the
rule?
Strifecta.
If you have a Strifecta, you get paid $100 cash, no questions asked.
Yeah, but you got to tithe 10% of it.
All right, fellas. Memory crasher.
That's a pedal.
That's a delay pedal.
It is, isn't it? But
It
could
feels
it
like an
also
analog.
I
be
mean,
memory?
yes,
Blake
it
clone.
could be, but it's a delay pedal.
I think Jordan's trying to throw us for a loop
What-
here. I
Are
think
you
that's
sure
a
you're not
pedal.
thinking of the Memory Man?
I don't fucking know.
It's not the DW9000. We know that.
Yeah. Fair
It's
I
not
know
a
one
Vic Firth
speed.
felt beater turned sideways.
It sounds kind of stupid to be a nug, you know? Like,
No, I think it's too on brand.
It's too, yeah,
It's
it's
too on the
too, yeah,
nose.
it's a
we're
delay.
Going Chugger.
Well, that's what I meant.
It's a
I'm
delay
going.
pedal.
Just,
Peanut Gallery's going weed.
Yeah, I'm gonna say weed too.
fuck, I don't know.
No, take pedal. Let
I'm
us
sticking
win.
with pedal.
You're
Votes
sticking with
are
pedal?
Yeah, I'm sure I'm wrong.
I'm gonna join
Sure.
the peanut gallery on this one.
Heck
basi-
yeah.
you know,
saying pedal in the chat. It's up to you guys. What do you think? You guys, how
We
many, how
believe
many,
in
how many
that.
for pedal?
Nick-
How many for?
Nick has had a great streak tonight. I think I'm gonna. I think I'm going snatch on this one, guys.
Fair enough.
The Nick Brown special.
Give me the drum roll.
Yeah.
Of course.
I was so close.
Almost had it. All right, I think that's the end of Nugger Chug, fellas. That is, in fact, the end of Nugget Chuck. Thanks
I
for
like
playing.
that game.
Fantastic.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I feel like that. Like, it's gonna be like that's gonna be what I'm known for. Like, that's gonna be.
It's
it.
gonna
like,
be on your tombstone.
Yeah, it's gonna be it. I know it's funny. I didn't even come up with it. It's Connor's game. You know what I mean?
And
Like,
also the
that's
funny
just
part
how
is
it
Jordan doesn't smoke weed.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that additionally, you know, like, and I don't even really chug either.
Imagine,
you know?
like he used to be cool in high school, but then it was
Right.
like, you
Right.
know, he was like, I don't want to be cool anymore. I don't want to make pedals.
Yeah. So I mean,
I
you
don't
know,
want to be cool anymore. I
yeah,
wanna
pretty
make pedals.
pretty much in any context that sentence is true. It doesn't even need to pertain to weed. That's for sure. So, all right, fellas, what do you say? You give us another tasty one.
Sweet. Wait, do we have one more or two more?
I'd say, well, we have at least 2 more games. No, wait, I have 1 more game. So you have, let's say, 2 more songs.
Okay.
I just want to put out there.
Long way around?
Long way?
What are you putting out there, Rutsky?
Don't forget about your rule. I'm very excited to hear about your
Ooh,
rule.
you know what? Before you guys kick it off,
Yes.
Rutsky usually writes it on the board.
I do.
'cause He's got okay handwriting.
It's
But we have to come
par.
up with a rule.
You guys have to come up with
You guys
a
gotta
rule.
come
How
up with a
long do you
rule.
have?
You know, 3, 4, maybe 5.
Roughly.
Hours?
Give or take.
You know, 6 maybe.
You've 6 hours for us to decide a rule.
Oh, that's way too long.
I didn't know what you were getting at.
Seconds.
Okay. Rule. Let's see.
If you want to think about it while you're playing, you
The
can.
next song, that's an option.
You
If
guys
you-
have
I
about
mean, I know what mine would be, but, you know.
Well, let's talk this
let's
out
talk
live
it out.
on the air.
Yeah.
Nothing could go wrong here. Okay.
Nothing
Does
at
it
all.
have anything
Right.
to do with?
Pop culture references,
Snatch?
specifically movies.
I would
Which
say
Snatch
that.
is a movie.
it is. It's a good movie.
Snatch is a great movie.
It is pretty good.
Is,
Yeah.
Does it have anything to do with making a Wayne's World quote? Because we had like 5 of those.
I
Well,
guys.
I
so
feel
that's
like
the thing. It's kind of our
There-
one of our
there has to be one Wayne's World reference.
Wayne's World
Right.
or like
One is
movie-
too easy.
Music
One is too
movie
easy.
adjacent.
like it goes up to 11, like that
Right.
kind of thing. How do you
Yeah.
enforce that? Is it my job to enforce that?
I was gonna say,
Like-
yeah. What's the rule though?
I
you
think
know?
it's a very loose.
Well, you also
interpretation.
can't write on the board if you don't make a Wayne's World reference, you're a dick. Like
Right.
they're gonna be like, oh, cool, that was a great movie, and then it moves on.
Well,
You
but I don't
can't-
think it can be specific to Wayne's World. Remember, we are of a certain generation. Not everyone is of our generation.
Well,
Nope.
should all watch
That's what
Wayne's
makes it
World.
even funnier.
I think you
Alright.
could.
Yeah.
I mean, you could definitely put something along the lines of if you like, you have to do
Okay, wait.
at least
Time
once
out.
an episode. Otherwise,
You can't play.
if
know,
you
you lose
don't
a
make
toe.
a Wayne's World reference, you have to play a crucial taunt song.
Don't they only have? Aren't there only like 2 songs in that movie that
It's-
Crucial Tone actually plays?
Exactly.
Yeah. And one of them
You have
is
to wear
like
a
is
snake.
Ballroom Blitz, which isn't even their
Yeah.
song, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I think.
But I think
there's
one's
enough-
too easy.
I think.
How you gonna break my
Yeah, but we don't want Jordan having to sit here or Rusky having to sit here and like count movie references either.
we're gonna have
You
to print out
don't.
a script. For
How
that.
about this? How about I'll switch it up on you. How about if someone makes a Wayne's World
The first person to make a Wayne's World reference
Get some poison.
gets something.
Gets complimentary poison.
But then they have to have poison on hand at all times.
We always
And then you
have
just
poison
walk
on
in
hand.
and you
I
say
think
the
they probably
first
have
fucking
poison
Wayne's
on
World.
hands at all
This
times.
is we're gonna think about this. We're gonna mull it over.
Tell you what, yeah, mull it over. We'll hash it out when we get to the end of this tune. How about that?
Think about it instead of singing the words, and you know what can go wrong, right?
Whenever you're ready, fellas.
How does the song go?
Starts in a
Oh yeah, go for it.
Starts with feedback for me.
right.
So tell me, was it enough time for you guys to come up with a rule?
Oh, I forgot.
So
Rule
all I
is
got
going to be
was I pivoted from Wayne's World to one of the best movies of all time, Josie and the Pussycats.
Wait, hang on.
And that's where
Oh.
I stopped.
You should open that.
time out.
there's a-
Time
there-
out.
No, let him talk, man.
Go ahead.
No, you, Jordan. What are you saying?
No, sorry.
There is something. There's another 7-inch inside that record that is freaking incredible.
Okay, hold on. I gotta find this. That's the book. Hold on.
If it's a severed head, I'm
Oh,
be
Mike,
very
no
upset.
fucking way.
Oh,
All right,
yeah,
that's
buddy.
it.
Yes.
What is it?
Holy shit! I forgot that.
Du
Forgot
jour,
Turk was
man.
in this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Donald
Oh.
Faison. Yeah, he's in that.
So time out. Time out. No.
Eagle!
You just brought that up. Do we have to try to
No.
play?
No.
Okay.
0%
Okay.
We
You
did
guys
a
know
cover
how to
of
pl-
3 Small Words
for a compilation
3 years ago,
for our record label.
and
And we never played it.
Never.
we've
together.
never played it live.
We just tracked it.
And you're sure you don't want to give it a shot?
No,
I don't
100%
remember it.
sure.
I
Can
don't
we,
even really
can
remember
we
how the
just have
song
you
goes,
back
so yeah, I think
again?
that's probably a
Because
good
I
idea.
would love to see someone play that song. That would make my life.
I don't remember what key was in.
All right. You give me 4 chords and I'm there.
Yeah, because the drummer really needs to know the chords.
Some days for all your lies to come undone. It's 3 small words. We're way too late. Can't see that I'm the one. 6 whole hours and 5 long days for all your lies to come undone. And the 3 small words, they were way too late. Can't you see that I'm the one? Can't you see that I'm the one?
Wow.
There you go. Woo!
And he
Broke
broke
a
a
stick.
stick.
That was amazing.
And in the name of
Thank
Josie and the
you.
Pussycats,
Right.
broke the stick. That was great.
You
I
can
love
find
so
that
much.
on our Spotify. it's there.
Oh, and that's kind of like I was gonna say, if you break a stick, but they did
Oh.
they did break a string.
well, you could do
break
bake a stick. Break a stick, lose your dick, man. You know.
That's
Wait. Break a
Chad
stick.
doesn't like this rule.
What was I didn't hear it. Can you say that again?
You don't want
I, s- I said break a stick, lose your dick, but we don't have to. We don't
No,
have to
I have plans for those things then at some point. So
the rule
plural?
starts after tonight. It's okay. You're
Yeah,
good.
right.
I mean, with the things that I do with it.
how about
Break a
how
stick,
about
lose
how about this?
sex.
How about
We just got
this
shut
is
down.
elaborate. How about if the drummer breaks a stick, he's only allowed to talk in Wayne's World quotes for the rest of the show.
Yeah,
That's a pretty good one.
there it is.
Right, or he can't say anything.
Yeah, that's all he can say. Which is funny
I-
because if
that's-
anyone doesn't have a microphone, it's usually the drummer.
If you're
when we do
gonna
these things.
spew,
Fine. Okay, I love that.
Spew.
All right, that's going on the board. I'm gonna write it down.
All right, Rusky, it's all you, man.
We could, if you want to make it less specific, we could go music movie quotes. I like that.
But does it have to be? Could it be
Music
Wayne's
movie
World
quotes is
2?
probably a little easier, I'd say.
It is a little easier, but I don't know how. Yeah.
Take me, Garth. Where I'm low on gas and you need a jacket. I'm gonna be frank with you. Okay, but can I still be Garth?
I think Jordan broke a stick. You
I haven't talked because I'm thinking of them, and he's just taking all the ones.
I don't think that.
I like 'em teeny and toasty. I friggin' I
Little.
I love that movie.
I
So
watched that movie like every day when
Different.
I was 16.
Yo, that tracks. That tracks.
I'd say movies on repeat through my childhood was like that, Back to the Future.
Mm.
Honestly, I watched Josie and the Pussycats a number of times, but I was a little bit older by that point. But
I was only half joking. That is
So-
a severely underrated movie.
oh,
Wayne-
absolutely.
The Wayne's World soundtrack was the first CD I ever got.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
Ooh. Okay, first CD. Okay, Wayne's World. What was your first CD? This is gonna be good.
Well, it was The Venture's Greatest Hits because that's what my dad got me when he bought me a
Nice.
CD player, which was weird.
What was the first CD you've ever owned / bought / whatever?
Third Eye Blind, self-titled.
Jordan, what was yours?
So first one, my dad got me In Excess Switch and Songs About Jane were the two that,
Okay.
that he got by Maroon 5. But the first CD I ever bought with my own money was American Idiot. That was the first one I
Yeah, I
ever
think
bought.
the first
Okay.
one I actually bought with my own money was Dream Theater's Images and Words, probably, or maybe it was Falling to Infinity, because it was like 1996.
Mine was I believe Corn Issues.
Oh, similar. Okay, so
That also tracks.
I bought 2 at the same time, Significant Other and Americana by Offspring.
Columbia Record House sent me Limp
Oh,
Bizkit's
wait.
$3
Oh, wait.
Bill, y'all.
I
and
forgot
never
about that
played
because I got a lot of CDs from there before I bought that one. So I don't remember what they were.
What's the first CD you guys ever stole? How about that?
You're talking to 3 people who worked for an entertainment retail chain for a long
One of which
time.
was
So,
my
all right,
boss
what was
at
the
the
first
time when
album
I
you
was
didn't
stealing
steal?
CDs.
That's super funny. That's very funny.
I know the first CD
If I make a
bought.
confession, will Levi not kill me? No, just kidding.
I mean,
What's the first one the Peanut Gallery got for your CDs?
First CD I ever bought, I actually bought 2 CDs at the same time, and they were.
I can't wait to hear this.
I bought Akon's Convicted.
Oh.
Convict music, baby.
Akon and
Fallout Boy's Infinity on High, and I put Akon's Convicted on first in the car, and my mom was like, "I'm just gonna take that," and I never heard it again.
I still don't know how that album ends.
Actually, I do.
Most
I'm pretty
people
sure it's that song. What is it? Nobody wanna see us together, but it don't matter, no. But I don't remember what it's called.
And we just got blocked. That's it.
That's
how
it.
goes.
Copyright
in
infringement.
another language, but the words are different.
What does that
What
say?
about
Who was
you?
stealing
Ferns?
Who was
Mule
stealing
CDs?
government mule CDs from, what does it say?
Guitar Center.
GC. Oh. Nice.
Did someone steal government mules?
The patriarchy.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably some blues lawyer, divorced dad. I don't know. But what about you, Ferns? What was your first CD?
First CD that I got when I was a kid.
Wait, hang on. I think I know it. Can I guess?
Sure.
Is it One by the Beatles?
It's not.
Fuck.
The first CD I ever got as a kid was like a Waylon Jennings greatest hits CD.
fucking
And then the first one I bought with
epic.
my own money was How to Save a Life by The Fray.
Okay, solid.
Yeah.
Solid.
And I just rocked it in the Buick, you know?
Yeah, I think if you listen to Waylon Jennings, you have to play it in the Buick. I think that's a rule.
Same chorus, 3 small words. Perfect.
Okay, well, hang on. Wait. So
words.
if that's the case, can you just play the instrumentation to 3 small words, but sing the words to?
I mean, it's the same thing.
How to
Yeah.
Save a Life?
Okay,
just
hold on,
do,
hold
do
on.
the punk rock version
All
of
right.
Is it in
what,
C?
What are the lyrics? Hold on.
Where did I go?
That's all I know. Okay, Matt, you sing it. All right, 1, 2, 3. Wait. You gotta wait for 4.
And you gotta. Hang on, but I want it in the tempo of 3
No,
small
yeah,
words.
exactly.
Where did I go wrong?
I think it's faster.
It's way faster.
Let
You
the,
gotta
drum,
pick it up.
let the drummer make the tempo. Yeah, there you go.
With you all night, then I know. I don't know how to do that.
That was worth it.
Off
That's
the
all I
rails.
needed. Thanks,
This is
guys.
quality content.
That's all I needed.
Quality content. That's all I'm here for.
Okay.
Punk rock Grey's Anatomy. Is that what we're doing?
So we have our rule. Did you write it on the board, Rutsky?
Sure did.
Just read it out loud to me, please.
If the drummer breaks a stick, they can only speak in Wayne's World quotes or can't talk at all for the rest of the stream.
Solid.
Tell your
That is a good
friends.
rule. Good,
Yeah.
good
So,
brainstorming.
I'm
you guys.
gonna stop talking now.
I like
No, it goes into effect after. You're good.
Oh, cool, tight.
Wait,
Well,
what are
you
you
can
doing?
just.
You don't write our name next to it, dude. Then
Well,
people can just.
well, now
talk
you
shit
did,
about us.
and you know what?
I don't care.
I love it.
No press is
I
bad
love
press.
the assertion.
Press is bad press.
All right.
I
fellas.
disagree.
We got another game. You guys want to play
Yes. One more game.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
do it.
Game.
Is it Monopoly Junior?
I'm excited for
Shoots
this
and
game.
ladders.
This is gonna be a fun one. I don't know what it
Is
is.
it a new or a heritage game?
This is the 3rd time we've played this game on the show.
Yes,
Whale
whaler
scale.
scale.
Well,
There's no or.
Oh, wait,
I
no,
just
no.
assume there's an or in there. At this point.
There's an or on everything.
Whale or scale.
Whale or scale.
It's a C
So,
sharp
no-
minor diminished.
No, whale or scale is either the guitar player has to play a solo or he just has to play scales. That's it for the rest of the day. Like, that's it. Or how about this? The guitar player plays a scale so fast you have to guess if it's a solo or if he's just playing a scale. I think that's way better. All right,
that
cool.
one.
Let's do this, fellas. Whale scale. The way whale scale works is I name a guitar player, and you guys have to rank him on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being incredibly overrated, and 10 being incredibly underrated. 5 or 6 being, yeah, we view him the way that he should be viewed.
You've changed the scale, Jordan. It used to be 0 to 10.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
question. I
Okay.
enjoyed this. This is great. Let him do what he's doing.
You know what? We could do
Matt,
do
this isn't-
0. I'll give you 0.
Whose show is it?
Seems
Sound-
like,
sounds
seems
like
a
it
way
ain't
to
my
get us
show
canceled.
anymore.
I don't know.
You know whose
Crook
show it is?
bass
It's Fern's show.
volume
No one,
control.
no one asked for any. No one ever asked for.
What
me,
do you
but it's
gotta
like,
say,
show is
Ferns?
Bad news. You don't want that. Bad news right there.
You
All
should
right,
get
fellas.
2 of them, and then
You
we
want to
can
hear
all
about
play between
synthesizers and
them.
old cars for like an hour? Come here, but
Wailing
no one
Jennings
wants to hear
Levi.
that.
family.
You want to listen to Wailing Jennings in a Buick?
All right, fellas. So you understand the game works. Low numbers, overrated. High numbers, underrated. We're moving to the first guy, and the first character we have here is Kirk Hammett of Metallica.
What's the
He's like a
overrated?
6.
That's 1.
So you think he's more underrated than he is overrated?
Oh no, he's
No.
overrated.
No, it's
8.
like a 2. Yeah.
Really? You think
Yeah.
he's underrated?
No, over.
overrated.
Over.
You're on the
highly
wrong
over.
side, buddy.
No.
No.
You're on the wrong
0
side.
Low numbers are
Overrated.
overrated. Yes.
I think.
Wait,
he's,
what? I'm okay. Fuck.
Low numbers are overrated. So if he has a low score, he's overrated. If he has a high score, he's underrated.
Oh, well,
So
I'm
he's-
backwards. I
yeah.
apologize, Matthew.
It's
What's
like,
the-
let me ask you guys this. Which way do you think it should be? Because for me, like a higher number
This
means they're a
makes
better
sense
player.
to
You
me.
know? Okay,
Yeah, this
cool.
makes
All right.
sense.
All right. As long as one
Oh,
person agrees
see, yeah,
with me.
that's funny because my
Negative
brain
1.
went the opposite way, and that's because I'm weird.
Well, it's because you think over, you think higher, you think under, you think lower. You know what I mean? But it's like, I don't know.
I
Let's-
think I actually am going to amend my answer. I like
3,
Nick's
6
answer.
when he did-
6 when he did
Yeah.
coke.
Yeah, that's applicable.
That's fair. That's fair. When you
I
stopped
think
him
that's the
practicing
right answer.
Solos, he was okay.
I'm gonna go with, yeah, 3, 2, 3. Yeah.
I'm,
I
What
give
did we
him,
say?
I give him a 4 personally. It's like right
I'm
on
gonna
board.
give him a 5. I think he's right where he should be. I think he's.
But slightly leaning more towards the overrated side.
I think he's right in the middle.
So 5.5.
No,
Well, if we're
but-
putting 0 in there, then I guess.
would-
Oh,
right,
that's
you know.
true. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so
Yeah.
5.5. Yeah, I think he is as good as he is, and he's as overrated as he is, because he only uses a goddamn wah pedal. But and I know that, and I play drums. So
You know what's funny too is I almost put him on the list for Figure the Rig, but
I
then
mean,
like
it
I put a
would've
wah
just been
pedal
a-
on there. I
yeah.
was like, they're gonna know who it is. That's pretty much it. So
We would have nailed that one too. Yeah.
yeah, he has a signature wah.
Yes,
You know.
it
So
does.
all right.
And it's pretty delicious.
How about Peanut Gallery? What do you guys think?
I think he's a 3 or a 4. I give him a 3 on a normal day and 4 if you just learned about a wah pedal and you want a good place to start.
And then Ferns, how do you feel about Lars Ulrich?
I was just about to say I'm going to give him a 3 because I hate Lars.
Yeah.
Well,
I second that.
Yeah, like holy shit.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, no, see, that's what's happening over there right now, and it's just making my ears hurt. The Lars, style of drumming, which you couldn't even maybe call drumming. It's more like hitting 2 trash cans with like branches.
that's fair.
All right. We have Ed Sheeran.
Jeez.
Ooh, as a
I've been-
guitarist or as a songwriter?
as a
Yes.
guitarist.
As a
Yeah,
guitar
I've never
player.
actually
It
thought
can be.
about him
It
as a
can.
guitar
We.
player.
All right. So here's
Well,
the
no,
thing.
the
Have
answer's
you-
very.
Have you guys seen the most recent Rolling Stones top 500
No.
guitar players?
God,
Have you guys
no.
seen that? No. It was devastating this year. They put like Joni Mitchell as number 3 or something like that
What?
because they started encompassing like how important they were to music as
No.
opposed to like how good they are.
That's
to
a
Whoa, whoa,
different.
whoa.
I'm
different
gonna say Joni
conversation.
Mitchell maybe deserves that spot.
Yeah, Joni Mitchell's got a lot of alternate tunings.
that is fair.
Yeah.
So do
I'm a-
I.
I would advocate.
I know
for
you
that.
got one guitar dedicated to it.
You know, I don't know. I didn't see the rest of the list, but like I think she
Of
certainly deserves some
all
recognition.
the guitar players in the world, do you think Joni Mitchell is number 3?
I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
the way
I don't
she
know if she's
plays,
number
like it's
3,
crazy.
but, like,
If Yvette from Covet isn't above her,
She did.
then,
Yvette didn't even make the top 100.
then that list is bullshit.
And she's on the cover. She's the centerpiece on the cover, and she didn't make the top 1. But Joni Mitchell's number 3.
Nah, sorry, that's a
Right.
different thing. You want to gauge that? Cool. That's not.
That being said, where does Ed Sheeran go?
I don't know.
So here's the thing. If we're going on the scale, I don't think he's very highly regarded. So I would say probably 5. That's kind of where he should be.
Definitely, he made it on the Watch Mojo top 10 guitar players.
I wouldn't call him a great guitar
Give him
player.
Watch Mojo some
That's what I
fire they
mean.
deserve.
I don't
Like-
think anyone's ever has anyone ever said
Is
that.
he a good songwriter?
He's a
I-
great songwriter.
Absolutely.
Is he still number 1 on
No,
Spotify?
he is.
No.
He is.
No.
Listen, I know
That's
you're jaded.
subjective.
He is. He's good.
You know,
Yeah,
I don't know,
like the
man.
rest of this is like, factual, like absolute.
I don't
Actually,
think-
wait, hold on.
I don't think there's any argument about fucking
Hold on.
Metallica guitarists. But
He
Ed
is a
Sheeran,
good-
we're gonna really dive into.
he is a good songwriter in that he's written one good song over and over and over and over and over again.
So have we.
That's generous.
I mean, we just found out that the Fray wrote the same song as Josie and the Pussycats. So.
Right. I'm actually going to put him at a 6 or a 7, and the reason I'm going to do that is I started listening to Ed Sheeran like intentionally right after the Plus album, and I listened to the Multiply album, and then I listened to what is it? Divided By was the last one or the third one, but he definitely has over time, and you can hear it in his records, has changed his approach to guitar, or at least how he mixes guitar and how he uses guitar in his records. So I think it's worth listening to him and checking him out for how he uses guitars on records. So I'm going to give him a 6 or a 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll put him at a 5 because his songs are catchy, and I'm also a fellow ginger, so I have to be a little respectful of that.
It's like your own.
He's like a less is more guitar player. Like the few times I've listened to him play electric guitar, he rips a couple solos, and you're like, oh, yeah, okay, I didn't expect that, but I enjoyed that thoroughly.
That's,
and then
I guess that was kind
So-
of my point. Is I think he's right.
Where he
He's
should be.
rated where he should
Yeah.
be.
Yeah, it's
So
probably
5 or
five.
6
Okay,
range.
fair enough. I've never heard someone be like, you know who my favorite guitar player is?
Right.
Ed Sheeran.
Right.
So
Fucking
you know
Ed
what I mean?
Sheeran.
Right, that's right. So, all right, moving on. Next character on our little Rolodex here, we got George Harrison.
I was really hoping you were gonna put up like one of like the chipmunks. That would have been fucking awesome.
Yeah, maybe I should do this next time with all fake guitar
All
players,
animated.
cartoon guitar players. Who's on? I mean,
Ralph
like,
Macchio.
Ralph Macchio, yes.
Michael Fox shredding that solo in Back to the Future.
Oh, have you seen that meme that's like, there's no way that he got that out of like a super reverb with a 335, that hot Eddie Van Halen lead tone, you know?
Nope.
I love that. That's so good.
had to be on for like 3 days.
Yeah, how do you guys feel about it? What do you think George Harrison says?
So like, I think
There's two schools of thought.
There are, yeah.
I want to hear your schools of thought.
Oh, explain, Matthew.
There's people who say George Harrison is massively underrated, and there's people who say no, yeah, he's a valuable member, and they recognize him for the what he brought to the table.
He got overshadowed by the other Beatles at
Yeah.
first.
He did, and actually the whole time, really. Let's be honest.
Yep.
I think he's largely underrated. There is a division of folks who appreciate him for what he is, but I think by and large he's underrated.
Yeah, I would agree
I'd
with
say
that.
seven,
I
7.5,
agree.
8.
Yeah.
Yep, that's exactly where I put him, was
Yep.
like
Yeah.
7 or 8. That's exactly where I put him. Cool, cool. He's my favorite Beatle, probably.
Oh, same. 100%.
Same.
I love that the rest of the Beatles can just have a problem, and he just goes, okay, and walks away.
Yep.
Like,
He's
I
also
love-
definitely like the pedal guy
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
the band, like, no
100%.
question. Yeah. Okay, cool. Moving on.
He definitely would have owned a Crook V3 for sure.
But not a 5.
It's got a way
Not
better
a
bass
5.
control.
Okay. Johnny Greenwood.
Oh God.
Same discussion as the
Underrated.
last one.
Totally 7 or 8.
Yeah.
7 or 8.
7 or 8.
The
Yeah.
people that know like, oh, Johnny Greenwood's like the heart and soul of like that sound.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
But
okay?
a lot of people don't know.
I
that.
never-
I fucking hate Radiohead for the most part, but I would
Okay.
agree that he's an underrated guitar player.
I have a question for you, though. Do
Me?
you what do you dislike about Radiohead? Is it
the radio and the head.
is it like a
I'm
subgenre
a big
thing
fan
that
of
you
the
don't
head.
like? Like, are you do you listen to prog music, like any kind of progressive rock or anything like that, or is that just?
Oh,
not your,
I'm sorry, I missed half of that because there was.
Was it? Did
I
you
heard-
miss it because of the radio? Or did you miss it because of the head?
He missed it because of the head.
my
I'm gonna
question
look at
in
you
short,
when you're talking to me now.
Yeah,
Maybe
um,
that'll help.
in short, do you listen to any prog rock at all?
Not really.
Not even
Okay.
a little bit.
So
No.
so I can see why Radiohead probably doesn't catch you then.
So you uncultured swine.
No, they're new to
Listen
me.
I
here,
bet
I
you
love
really
it.
liked the Bends.
you
though,
don't
right?
like
And I'd say,
9/8,
yeah,
you
the
can
Bends
get
was a
outta
great
here.
fucking record. And then he,
Yeah. I would listen to The Smile
Ben's
if you
is good
haven't at all. That's what's
That's his,
face?
like-
That's that's his most recent thing that he does
Yeah.
with Tom York and that other cool jazz drummer.
Yeah.
And it's like a trio thing. They just put out a new record 2 days ago, and it's awesome. It's so good. It's weird, but it's got really good guitar work on it. And I think that he is underrated. Short version.
I agree. He's underrated.
8.
Sure.
8 for
You
Johnny
guys ever
Greenwood.
really listen to the solo from Paranoid Android with
Yep.
like that DOD, was the 440, that crazy old like Vactrol photocell envelope filter?
Can you just bring back the grunge pedal already?
FX69 grunge.
I want the DoD grunge pedal back.
I need that stinger. I just want if I could have any JHS stinger, it would be the DoD grunge one.
I really hope the next guitar player is CeCe DeVille.
Or Gigi Allen.
Oh, now I'm like upset that I didn't. Now if like I do it, it's someone else's idea. All right, we're moving on.
You can have it. Edit this out later.
Liam Gallagher's band.
Liam Gallagher's
So Connor always puts one
how
that
to
makes
start
me
a
laugh.
fight.
Yeah, right. Well, Connor's always the one he usually put when he did Slash for the first one. He wrote, instead of writing Guns N' Roses, he wrote Guitar Center Mickey Mouse, which is how we've referred to him since we've worked together, which I thought was really funny. There was another one. It was like Joe Bonamassa was like every divorced dad CD player or something like that. Like I can't remember how he worded it, but it was also good. So I tried to
God
squeeze him
damn
in
it.
there, you know. I think like for the edge, I put like "Who cares" or something. I can't even remember, but I thought this one was good. This made me laugh out loud.
That was great.
I'm gonna say 5. He's right where he should be. He sucks and he's not good. And
I agree. I've never heard someone say, "Oh, Noel Gallagher's fucking rips at
That's
guitar."
really funny. You're like, he sucks, he's terrible, and he's right where he should
And
be.
everybody knows
That
that.
implies that everybody knows how much he sucks.
There's nothing special about him. He's a 5.
He wrote 2 good hooks. Cool.
Yeah,
I thought that was Liam.
Is he a songwriter or is he a guitar
said
player?
maybe.
He did say maybe. Yeah, 5. Right in the middle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he I believe he wrote the majority of it. Am I
He wrote all the music at first.
okay? Yeah,
He
see,
That was-
sits
that was-
nicely
I-
right in that like Oasis.
Yeah.
I read it first. Like what happened is that like he joined the band and he was like, guys, I want to write all the stuff. So like if you guys don't want that, then like, kindly leave. And so he wrote a lot of that first like 3 or 4 albums worth of stuff. And I think he's also right where he should be and doesn't do anything too crazy. Just writes the stuff he needs for the songs he writes.
I think I need to add another stipulation to this list. It's like you have how like overrated, underrated are they, and like where does that level up with their ego? You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, well,
and,
ego,
And
I
where
mean,
would they put themselves on the list? You know what I mean? Because like I feel like there's some guys out there who are like, oh, I'm not the greatest guitar player in the world, but he actually like is a fucking shit.
Well,
ripper,
actually,
but, like,
everybody on the list falls below me.
yeah, right. So then you have like Noel Gallagher probably like. Is
Oh,
just,
I'm exponential.
Good songwriter.
yeah, his biggest regret is
Should-
probably that he
should have.
hasn't seen Noel Gallagher live. You know what I mean? like that's probably all right. We're moving on.
100%.
Is that my last
I
one?
love this.
No,
Ooh,
Johnny
Johnny
Marr.
Marr.
Ooh.
Smith's Modest Mouse.
Well, he wasn't Modest
I
Mouse.
know.
Modest
Yeah,
Mouse.
yeah, yeah.
I know.
I put that on there because everybody freaking forgets
Yeah.
that. Like,
No, no.
All right, here's
Two albums?
Yeah. At least
least.
the one. Yeah. And he went on tour with them too.
He was he was on We Were Dead, and he was on the one after that for sure.
Yeah.
Was he on another one?
Yeah,
I don't,
either
I don't
way.
know.
Johnny Marr.
Do you know that the reason he plays a jazz master is because when he first rehearsed with Isaac for like the first tour they did together, Isaac had a jazz master sitting there. And he was like, "Can I play this?" Yeah. And then Isaac like passed out drunk, and he like played it and played it and played it.
That
And he's like,
tracks.
"Hey man, can I buy this guitar from you?" He said, "Yeah." Then he shows up to like the first actual show, and Isaac looks at him. He's like, I have a guitar just like that," and like had no idea. And that's like the inception of Johnny Marr like playing jazz masters.
You know what's really
That's
funny
not
is
even
that
surprising.
story could be completely made up, and it would still be so believable. Like you could have totally just pulled that out of your ass, and all of us were like, "Oh yeah, that tracks." Yeah.
I think there should be a new game where I lie about one story per
Yeah. Ooh,
episode,
that's a
and you
good
guys
one.
and if
That's a good
someone
one.
calls me out on it, I have to drink. You know, like, that's
I like that.
I
Yeah,
love
that's
that.
Yeah. I know Rusky likes that.
I
game.
would
I-
love that
I,
game.
I think he's.
You'll come up with
I
some
would
pretty
go
absurd
like
stories.
6.5. He's a little. He's a
He's
little underrated.
underrated. He
Smiths,
gets
that's for
overshadowed by Morrissey's ego,
Yeah.
similar to the Gallagher situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not even his ego. It's
No,
someone
it's
else's.
someone
ego.
else's ego
Morrissey's
overshadowing.
ego is so big it overshadows Johnny Marr.
There's no room for Johnny.
Morrissey's ego's so big it overshadows the Smiths sometimes.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's like
crazy. That is crazy to think
Yeah,
about.
I'd say slightly underrated because he's very good at what he does.
Another really good guy for like pedal usage. Like the stuff he does is really really cool. With
I can't even
effects.
vote. I don't know any of his stuff.
Really?
I'm gonna put him at a like slightly underrated too because of he
Rutsky-
does some cool pop guitar stuff like for that music.
Rutsky, are you telling me you've never listened to the Smiths?
That's exactly what I'm telling you.
Wow.
Please.
Someone give me a place to start, and I
Talk
will
to
do
Ferg.
it.
For being
Yes,
honest,
now.
I know his name. I have zero clue what he's ever done.
He's a guitar player.
He
well,
plays
I
guitar
know that.
in
I
the
don't-
Smiths and
I
Liam
never-
Gallagher's band.
I never listened to them.
You listen to Smiths? You've probably heard them without knowing you've heard them.
Rutsky, you
It's
definitely
just
know
like-
them from Modest
like a
Mouse records.
It's like a middle-aged
Right.
man
I'm sure
lamenting about.
I'm sure I could pull out
dying
riffs
animals.
that and be like, oh, that's him. Okay, but I don't I don't know the Smiths. I know Modest Mouse.
Listen
but I
to
don't know.
like start if you want to hear guitar stuff like the obvious ones, just like go listen to How Soon Is Now, like that's like their big hit.
Yeah.
And like
Okay.
there's some really cool like trem and like weird reverby stuff. It's definitely worth checking out. I'll show it to you after the stream. We'll check it out.
Love it.
Okay, do you guys? Here's a story. Tell me if this is. All right, you guys either have to guess if this is true or if this is false. And Rutsky's not allowed to guess. Would you
Damn.
guys believe that I showed Rutsky Led Zeppelin 2? And also keep in mind he's a drummer. And I showed this to him
I would go.
4 years
true.
ago.
I go like true. I feel like that we're at that point where not.
I don't know
I
much
really
about
hope
him, but
that
I
it's
do
not
know
the-
he's a lot like me, and I would say that probably is accurate. I guess.
Hey, we're live.
What do you think?
What are you doing?
My daughter's calling.
Are you taking a phone call in the middle of our YouTube live stream?
Yeah.
I was about to say
We're on
the F
YouTube
word.
Live.
We were about to say the F word.
Gotta go.
All right, new rule. If you answer a call during the live stream, you have to put the speaker up to the microphone,
Yes,
and they have
yes.
to sing the next song.
Hey, Gabriella, sing a song. You're up in the microphone. Sing a song.
What?
You're live on the internet.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Sing a song. What's your?
No.
She's like, I'm hanging up now, Dad.
Yeah.
Go do your stupid music thing.
Parenthood in a
Leave me
nutshell.
alone. You're lame.
Listen,
All
my,
right,
my
the
kid
story
called
is
me. I
true.
gotta answer.
Either way, we're moving
Yeah,
on.
I still
True.
to this day barely know any John Bonham.
Sad.
Ooh,
Just
that's,
like-
that's too bad.
I've gone and listened. Like I absolutely respect him. I've seen some crazy shit that he's done a couple times, but like I've never Led Zeppelin for some reason just like never caught my ear. I don't know. I remember one time I sat down and listened to some Led Zeppelin in front of a CD player. I don't know what it was. It was just there, and I was like, "This is pretty sick." And then I walked away. And then 20 years later, Jordan was like, "You ever listen to Led Zeppelin too?" And I was like, "What? No." He's like, "What?" He bought the record, and then we sat down, and he made me listen to the whole thing. It was great.
I also found it in like a thrift store. Like,
Yeah.
like it's like a second
Yeah.
edition pressing I got for like $4.
That's
it's
amazing.
crazy.
It was absurd.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
crazy
wild.
fine.
All right, guys, let's give us one more tune and then play us out. Once again, thank you so very much for coming in and hanging out with us. I had a blast with you guys. Sorry it took us so long to get it rolling, but I am super happy with the way everything ended up turning out here. You guys were fun for the game.
This was a lot of fun, man.
Yeah.
Thank
You guys sound
Thank
great.
you for having us.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thanks,
totally.
thanks
Well,
for collaborating on our Suburban Mayhem delay pedal.
how many of those do you
available
guys
now.
have? How many of those do you guys
we
have?
we
left?
have a limited quantity. So if you are in the market for a delay pedal that
That-
has a companion pedal that you can, tinker with your modulation.
You know,
and
actually,
figure
no,
out-
All
hang-
four of
hang
you
on,
are
Jordan.
covered.
Jordan, can you give us a sales pitch really quick?
Ooh, yeah.
yeah. So
I've had some poison. I shouldn't be pitching anything.
well,
Or
so have I, and I pretty much always have whenever I'm talking about pedals. So that being said, the pedal that I collaborate with these guys with runs off an FV1 chip, which was actually the chip that inspired me to start making guitar pedals, like, seriously. I mean, I always talk about the one that's tattooed on my hand. That was a conversation between me and Rutsky that ended up being, let's call it a spite circuit. And I think that the FV1 was the first time. I opened up a black fountain, I looked at it, I'm like, I want to know what that does. And it was an oil can delay, which is like kind of one half of what the sound is in the Mayhem pedal. The other side, if you flip the toggles, kind of more like I want to say like a vintage tape delay kind of sound. It kind of rolls off the frequencies in the high end off as the trails repeat, and then it's also kind of got that runoff feedback control thing where it can just make crazy, weird, wacky sounds. So if you are kind enough to talk to these gentlemen and buy the pedal from them, there's a companion pedal that comes with it. That looks really cool when you put them right next to each other because they have like this art that kind of like conjoins together. But it plugs into the expression on the side, and when you hold that pedal down, it is a soft click. It runs off all the way to the end. So, and I believe we actually set it up so that one has knobs, doesn't it?
Does.
Yeah,
it has,
yeah.
It's off and on position. So the top knob is kind of your default when it's not depressed, and when you depress the toggle, your bottom knob engages. So you can set
depressed.
So what's also cool about this, if any pedal that had an expression out on it, you could also use the companion pedal to have like 2 different settings for the expression. One when your foot is off the soft click, and when it's pressing it on. So, even if you end up hating this pedal, you get something out of it, but it's
cool.
And then additionally, I don't know if you guys have figured this out yet. Have you guys plugged an expression pedal into the side of that thing yet?
No.
Did you guys know that you could plug a regular expression pedal?
I know I
into it?
can. I have
Yeah,
not
yeah.
had a chance to.
Yeah. So if you wanted to like heel toe it to, kind of do like a thing, you could do that also. But you get a full, because we use the magical thing that is DSP. You can get a full second of delay out of it, which is pretty ridiculous. And it has an oil can delay in it, which is my favorite kind of delay. It is kind of like it's like where the repeats, every time it repeats, it goes through like a vibrato chorus like kind of sound, and they kind of get like warbly and gross. Anyone know why it's called an oil can delay? Anyone besides Rutsky?
Because it was originally an oil can. It had like some sort of fluid with iron filings.
Right, anyone besides you two? No, he's right. So like they used to put them in like oil drums. It could reflect off the top, and that's why it makes the kind of whooshy sound, because it changes the space between the reflections as the water moves. That's exactly, or the oil moves. But yeah, that's exactly right. So you're not allowed to answer questions anymore.
He's the king of trivia over here.
Yeah, right.
He is good.
I also want to come back and say that I did ask you a sci-fi trivia question that was Star Wars bias, and I assumed that you knew Star Wars,
So
which
it
I
was
should
on
not
the
do.
spot, and I forgot, and then you pointed out that they met in prison when they fell into the pit of like mud.
Yeah, because
I watched Solo, but it's like wasn't expecting it.
Can you name one of Chewbacca's children?
Just that one on the Star Wars holiday.
That's what I
special.
want to know. Can you name it?
I don't know the name. No,
Lumpy.
I haven't watched it. So
Lumpy.
Oh my
Oh
gosh,
my
Jordan, I'm so sorry, but side note, I found our CD copy of the Star Wars Christmas special.
Buddy, that's not a CD. That's a 7-inch.
No, I found the CD also.
Oh.
Yeah.
One year for, I think it was Rutsky's birthday, I gave him a 7-inch copy of What Do You Get a Wookiee for Christmas when he already has a comb. I found it on vinyl. If you
Happy
That's
look at
amazing.
that.
Yeah,
So,
right?
So, okay, that being said, fellas, why don't you play us out again? Thank you so much for coming on here. I'm sure it won't be the last time. I have had a blast. This has been Jordan from Poison.
We about to
Noises.
get sad.
Oh, well, then I'll definitely be having you guys on again. So, thank you so much. Let's click on those post effects and let you guys have some fun with it. That's an oil can.
Crazy about you. I was crazy my whole life. Fireworks can come anytime. It's high time to make a change. For goodness sake, show a little spine. No one's gonna treat me right. sharpened points that cut right through and imprinted on my bones. Yeah, I sure like the size of your love. I was crazy about you. Oh, crazy my whole life. Fireworks can come anytime. Oh, I was crazy about you. Oh, crazy my whole life. Fireworks can come anytime. Crazy about you. Oh, I've been crazy my whole life. Fireworks can come anytime. Oh, the suffering in silence, the invisible wounds, staring from my eyes on the whole other side of the room. Still, I can't wait to see you. Can't wait to see you. I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to see you at all. That's it.
That's all she wrote.